session off with a prayer. It is not a religious prayer, it is a prayer to root us in our individual healing experience and to bring us together as a community. And because consent matters, do I have your permission to say a prayer? Okay. Can I touch you? Okay. Just relax. Inhale, exhale. You ready? Okay. Dear Mother, Father, God, and all for the highest vibrational good only, please connect us to our highest intentions and validate information from our highest self only. Please release what we need to let go and embrace what allows us to grow. Let our journey encompass the lineages, traditions, religions, and spiritual paths that bring light out through us to share with others. I say all of this in the name of I am. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Okay. So I'm just going to start by working with the energy. I'm going to do some scanning. I'm going to do some Reiki symbols. I'm going to go through the chakras. I'm going to do any types of removals. So just relax, okay? Just breathing in and out. Okay, just smooth that through, smooth that through, smooth that through, smooth that through. There's going to be times where I'm going to be quiet. I'm still with you, okay? Just connecting. Good job. Okay. Good job. Just keep breathing in there. Okay. Just okay, so that's a big one right there. That's a big one right there. And we're gonna talk about it in a second. We're gonna talk about it in a second. Talk about it in a second. Okay. So just breathe in and out. Give me 3 deep breaths, and I'm just gonna take a moment here to just look all the way from the crown all the way down. Okay. One more breath. And as you inhale and exhale this final time, just let it all go. Okay. So, rightfully so, painfully obvious. A lot of feels, a lot of feelings. Also know that I am paid in smiles, so I'm often gonna try to make you smile because I'll just explain it to you on an energetic level. When you're working with energy and you're working at a vibrational frequency, the highest level of vibrations would be love, gratitude, happiness, things like that. So when you come into a session like this, as you open yourself up to be receptive, if you are in a state of gratitude, a state of happiness, a state of just reception in a healthy way internally with healthy boundaries, it works better, or it is well received as you intuitively work on yourself, okay? So that's why I'm gonna tell you jokes. I'm gonna try to get some smiles out of you it's not, energy itself is neither positive or negative, and this is what I mean by it. I feel like maybe like it's hard to explain that, but this is what I mean by when I say energy is not positive or negative. When you have something that is vibrating at a certain frequency, what I mean by positive, I mean like good or bad or something like that. When something is vibrating at a lower frequency, we perceive the energy as sadness, pain, depression, anxiety, like all of that kind of stuff. Toxic, codependency, things like that. When things are vibrating at a higher frequency, we experience that as joy, love, peace, gratitude, happiness, things like that. But the energy itself, it's not that something is like, it's not that it's like this bad energy. It's just vibrating at a different frequency. And when we look at it like that, we can take personal responsibility for the level of vibration that we vibrate at, meaning like you cannot be around in a surrounding where people are vibrating at a lower frequency than you and then be looking around confused as to why you feeling fucked up. It just is what it is, and it could be people, situations, and circumstances. So you have to change your vibrational frequency, even if that means you gotta be the one who changes. And let me tell you something, okay? This is the Amagita game, okay? When you are healing and you are on a healer's path and you start to vibrate at a higher frequency, people who are at a lower frequency, either they will naturally start to open up to vibrate at a higher frequency, or honestly, they will get mad at you for vibrating at a new frequency. They will make you think that as you are ascending at a different level of peace, that you are somehow like creating calamity. And the reason why is because at that point, they don't have any reference point of a higher frequency. They just see you changing. And sometimes people bond over their trauma. So as you are getting whole and you are getting healed and you are releasing and letting go of those experiences, people honestly miss you. They still want you in their life, but they're not ready to let go of their experiences. So instead, they will try to, energetically speaking, pull you back. So that's when it's kind of hard to let the people you care about go, or you have to, move on and stuff. But sweetheart, the best thing that you can ever do is just move on in your frequency, because when you're able to let people go, you give them an opportunity to grow. When you carry someone else's lesson, you block their blessing. Just continue to vibrate at a higher frequency. Okay. And if you enjoy topics like this, these are topics that we talk about on Patreon, so you can join the community there too. And we do our monthly energy healing circle, and everything that we do on the channel each month, there's always additional resources and a community on Patreon, including the weekly extended reads of tarot card reads for all signs, sun, moon, and rising. So you got that too. So now let's go ahead, as I gave you the game, now let's go ahead and go through the chakra system. So we're going to start right here, the crown chakra, and just allow the crown to be like a crown. It's extending upwards and out. So going right there, and it's a representation of your higher self. You could even attribute it so that you see the life that you want, or from the front and the back, removing any blockages that have been preventing you from seeing what you know you're supposed to have, baby. It is there. So, okay. Let me take that out. It's also the space where you connect with your energetic helpers. That's angels, archangels, ancestors, the lineage, if you have a connection to certain, or is a part of your practice, certain gods, goddesses. You could even see that in different pantheons, and I'm using the word pantheon to kind of describe loosely, like something like the Orishas or things like that, where there is this connection of energy surrounding you at all time for your highest vibrational good. And how we relate to that energy is up to us, based off of what it is that we feel most connected to. But the energy here is to protect you, to love you, to guide you, to see your greatest growth. Because as souls incarnate into this experience, the soul outside of the body sees things very clearly, but it is both a very expansive, humbling, and beautiful thing for the soul to incarnate into the physical body and to go through the experiences in order for the soul to develop. It takes suffering, happiness, pain, joy, gratitude for the soul to enrich in complexity. It takes this dynamic experience for us to continue to elevate, because as we are going on these cyclical paths, we are just getting closer and closer back to source, God, love, or whatever it is that you believe in. Now, rest assured, if you believe in something else, it is perfectly fine. Just go with what you believe in, because you have every right of interpreting the universe in whatever way feels right to you. So as our souls continue to grow and to continue to blossom, it goes through these experiences. So that lets you know that every experience that we ever experience is for our highest vibrational good. But that is a journey you have to take with yourself. You may want to share that with others, but this shit is mad offensive if you tell someone who has experienced the trauma that it is for their highest vibrational good. yourself for making it through the entire month, to know that there was huge growth internally, and that plants the seeds for the next step. When it comes to emotions and feelings and mental health, emotional health, even energetic spiritual health, it's not all about, you gotta push it until you expire. It's not that at all. It's how can I be loving to myself? How can I be understanding to myself, compassionate and patient? Because your season is always coming if you give yourself time to rest. You can have a car with no gas in it. It's not going to go nowhere. So take time to go fill your tank up, okay? Okay, so let me go ahead and close you out. So I'm going to do this by smoothing over your aura 3 times. And I'm going to seal you with the sign of the infinity. And say, if no one has said this, wash your hands for at least 30 seconds. Do not play with these with soap and water, okay? Don't play with these, pathogens out here. And more importantly, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Be sweet to yourself, okay?